There's something really weird boiling up in the pot, guys, and it seems like it's about to erupt. Why? The bankers literally confirmed us, guys. In today's video, Bitcoin is going to get exposed, right? But maybe there's something deeper than we can imagine it to be. Check this out. Bitcoin's price is based on pure speculation. There's no utility, no use cases, and no future. Wishful thinking props up Bitcoin as it seeks out more greater fools. Until the music stops and the naked emperor is exposed, Bitcoin's narrative will not survive, security failing and inflation increasing. Right? So a lot of people are, not a lot, I would say a little bit, a tiny amount of people, guys, right? A lot of people love Bitcoin. Now, what should it be on? Their side or usually the opposite? Usually you want to be on the opposite side of what everyone thinks, right? So it seems like we just got confirmed, guys. I couldn't believe my face when I seen this. Justin, JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon says he would quote unquote close down Bitcoin and crypto if he were the government. Whoa, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen, guys, to date, right? Now, let us play this video and I'm going to expose perhaps what this all means, because something doesn't add up here, right? This is strange.
I've always been deeply opposed to crypto, Bitcoin, etc. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance, and that is a use case because it is somewhat anonymous, not fully, and because you can move money instantaneously, and because it doesn't go through, as you mentioned, all these systems have built up over many years, know your customers, sanctions, OFAC, they can bypass all of that. If I was the government, I'd close it down.
Okay.
I've always been deep.
Wow, guys, right. Now, the crazy thing is, community notes came into play. Readers added context they thought people might want to know. Less than 1% of the trillions transacted annually in crypto are illicit. The UN estimates that annually between 2 to 5% of global GDP, $800 billion to $2 trillion, is used for illicit activities and money laundering through the traditional banking system and cash. Wow. So, right, the people are attacking these guys, right, the banksters, but the bankers are attacking Bitcoin and generally cryptocurrencies. Now that's, okay, so this is where I found something very odd and fishy, okay? No one else is saying this, guys. Please like today's video. And we're trying to get ahead of the curve, right? So I just thought about, wait, this is mainly FUD, right? FUD meaning fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But wait a moment. That doesn't make sense, though. Because usually FUD takes place and comes out near the bottom, right? Or at the bottom, guys. That's where the most FUD takes place, right? Because people are frustrated, just as people are frustrated with XRP's price right now, right? A lot of FUD. And when there's a lot of FUD, guys, what happens to prices after it pumps? Weird, isn't it? And then anti-FUD, max euphoria news events come out at the top, right? And everyone believes it's going to go higher, but what happens after, guys? It dumps lower, right? So that's strange. Why? Because we're not at the bottom, nor are we at the top, guys. We're in the middle, right? Bitcoin's right now around this area, guys, higher than the bottom, a lot higher, right? So that tells me two things. One of two things, guys. Either Bitcoin's going to keep pumping, right, and it's not going to stop, and or these people actually believe what they're saying, which means this is some type of programming to us, the people, that this will be upcoming in the future, right? Bitcoin and cryptos are going to get closed down, guys, but that's basically impossible. What does that mean? In other words, regulations will take down what 99.9% of cryptocurrencies, guys. A little bit odd, right? Who else stated this, guys? No one else did, but we did. We're breaking codes like never before. This is how sleight of hand works. Ready? Justin, BlackRock has been buying Bitcoin throughout the whole bear market using their private trust. This private trust was launched in 2022 with Coinbase as custodian. Key words: BlackRock has been buying throughout the whole bear market. Sleight of hand occurred. When there's so much FUD occurring, right, during the bear market, this is when we call it the bottom, by the way, they were buying. Do you guys see what I mean? You guys can't really trust these people. None of them, guys, right? So there's a lot of manipulation taking place, right? We're so smart, guys, because I just had another thought. They're talking about how cryptos are used for illegal activities and whatnot, just as when the ETF is supposedly going to get launched in January, right? Early January or so. Could this type of news maybe perhaps delay the ETF later on a few months? Interesting. Weird. A lot of strange occurrences, guys. Now, at the same time though, they're not wrong in a sense. Why? Because I'll just leave this here. What are the chances of this, guys? So each time CZ tweets out GM, love the colors, right? Good morning, supposedly March 18th, 2022. Bottom, right? Not bottom, but we did pump afterwards. January 9th of 2023. Right here, bottom, guys. June 6th. Look at that. It keeps pumping after when he tweets out GM. This is from ZZ, right? June 23rd, right here. July 6th, GM. Takes us to about right here, guys. October 17th, bottom, and we pumped afterwards. October 24th, and just recently, October 24th, around this area, and then just recently as well. And it seems like we just pumped afterwards. So this tells me that there are insiders that are in the know, guys, right? Obviously, there's something that pumps Bitcoin to the upside, and I'm guessing that's Tether, right? That's strange. So they're not lying. The bankers aren't lying that this space is corrupted in some type of manner, but we basically need Tether, right? Because if it wasn't for Tether, we would all be broke right now. Cryptos wouldn't be where it is right now today. Okay? Now, so it's like a double-edged sword, guys. But wait a minute. Bitcoins, this is what Jamie Dimon means, possibly. Okay? Pay very close attention. Bitcoin's rally is being fueled by the United States government buying bonds through stablecoins. USDT Tether is a product of Bitcoin, simply playing the bad bank, and they claim that USDT is backed by the dollar. But what's the dollar backed by? Nothing. When the bonds fail, Bitcoin fails, guys. Right? So USD Tether, the largest ticking time bomb in modern financial history. Interesting. When the bonds implode, Tether will implode, which is like a domino effect to Bitcoin imploding, and then the rest of the S coins and meme coins imploding, right? This is how 99.9% of coins go down, guys. Fascinating take, which means this is literally going to happen during the collapse. Didn't we say, guys, right? Interesting. Years ago, we were in the know. Now, what's the real motive behind Bitcoin, though? Because I don't know who needs to hear this, but Satoshi Nakamoto and Bitcoin are nothing but an elite's planned storyline to help convince the people and bring us into the digital currency system. Once that's in place, the music will stop. Exactly, right? And you know what's so weird about this is this right here, guys. Guess how? So SEC Chairman Gary Gensler referred to Satoshi Nakamoto as she, right, or she, in his interview. Who else has a similar pronunciation? Z or she, Z or she, Z, Xi Jinping, guys, right? Z, Xi Jinping. A little bit odd, right? Interesting. Satoshi, right? Z, Xi Jinping. Wait a moment. Is that why Dan Penna said, when people find out who Satoshi Nakamoto truly is, Bitcoin will collapse to near zero, right? They're just going to plummet in price. And guess what? If America goes to war with China, right, maybe in 2025, and then it gets revealed that he's behind Bitcoin, or the creator, guys, right? He's obviously not behind it. It's a narrative that they're going to play it, right? Which will then everyone will hate, right? Because there's a war occurring, which will make Bitcoin collapse in real time. Oh my, did we just crack the code, guys? I can't believe what I'm even saying, right? Now, at the same time, they're lying to us, the bankers. Why? Because Ripple name drop yet again, probably nothing, right? Unlocking $120 billion value in cross-border payments. And guess what? I think this report was back in 2021. JP Morgan report on unlocking trapped money from pre-funded accounts for cross-border payments, right? Specifically saying XRP used as a settlement instrument. Also showing the SWIFT. That SWIFT is still not in real time, guys. There you go, right? So this is from JP Morgan, if I'm not mistaken, guys, right? So they're attacking Bitcoin, but they're supporting XRP behind the scenes. Wait, what? I think we all know the real reason Jamie Dimon hates crypto, right? Cryptocurrency does not seek to replace currency. It's a bad name. Cryptocurrency seeks to replace banking. Wow, check this out.
Cryptocurrency does not seek to replace currency. It's a bad name. Cryptocurrency seeks to replace banking. The core things that banks have done since the 1300s, those are going to go away, 100%. And let's just be clear what I mean by that. The reason that we even have banks originated in Italy around the year like 1340, all right? And the reason they originated was because of a set of accounting advances that allowed banks to serve as trusted intermediaries between parties that owed each other money. Before that, literally, I would write you a note and I would promise to pay you money and you put the note in your pocket and you'd see if anybody else would take the note. You know, that's why we refer to discounting notes. And then banks arose and it was like, you no longer need to do that. We'll take care of it for you, but you're going to have to pay us to do that. That function of needing a trusted intermediary to maintain ledgers of account to figure out, do I owe Brooks money or does Brooks owe me money? It turns out that function no longer has to be done by human beings. The same way we don't need postal clerks anymore. I can send you an email for free and it's instant and that's just the end of the post office. Sorry, but it just is. That function will go away. What's going to be left for banks is the high value add services, you know, structured finance, investment advisory, you know, all of the things that make a dynamic economy function. We still need people to do that. There's a lot of creativity going on in finance. But the core of banking, the base of the pyramid, the thing that drives most of their revenue, doesn't need to exist. And that's why I say, and I was saying to one of the organizers even before we set up on this panel, cryptocurrency does not seek to replace currency. It's a bad name. Cryptocurrency seeks to replace banking. Just if you take nothing from this panel but that's what you need to understand.
What I know, or what we should know at this point in time, is the systems will change, guys, right? It's too outdated, okay? It's that simple. And here's JP Morgan giving a presentation on how they use crypto to eliminate pre-funding, right? Diamond's company is either going to go rogue. Diamond's company is either going rogue under his nose or he's a big fat liar, right? JPM coin set to eliminate pools of liquidity and pre-funded accounts. Wow. Wait, what? Right, JPM coin is, if I'm not mistaken, their own cryptocurrency, right? and he would shut down cryptos, guys, if he were the government. Strange, right? Again, that's literally sleight of hand. Why? They say one thing, but they mean the opposite. But at the same time, he's not lying, right? Because a lot of these coins will disappear. I don't know, guys. A lot of these banks hate crypto, supposedly. I would not hesitate to immediately close my accounts with Chase, right? Blocking, telling customers they'll decline payments for Bitcoin and crypto. And this was September 26th, before Bitcoin rallied, guys. When was that? September 26th was literally right here before this explosive move, right? Leaving people out behind, guys. Wow, insane stuff. To mention, JP Morgan banked Mt. Gox. And last but not least, JP Morgan is now full circle again, guys, right? They say one thing, but their actions supposedly mean something else, guys. Never trust these people, but at the same time, perhaps you should, right? It's just like a paradox, guys. I don't know, strange. I trust them, but at the same time, I don't. It's weird and fishy. I think I know what's upcoming, guys. Not financial advice. We basically talked about it in today's video, but never financial advice. Once again, never financial advice and not financial advice, guys. Just be prepared for any scenario at the end of the day. My name is amazing. See ya.